Dreams do turn into reality. This is one such dream, a solo motorbike trip to a land of contrast, rugged landscapes, a unique white desert, and a vast coastline. From open roads to no roads at all, including the one they call the road through heaven. From beautiful sunsets, pristine beaches, to an archaeological site of Dholavira and temples that have withstood centuries of change, where Lord Krishna once ruled. A breeding ground for migratory birds like flamingos, forgotten villages where Reuben and Najrak art continue across generations. People who are warm and resilient. Food that is rich, bold, and full of flavor. This journey leads to one place, Kutch.
Good morning, friends. It's 6:51 and we are ready to hit the road. I'll give you more details on the way. Right now, let's get on the highway. Let's set the trip to zero. It's 17,459, 17,500. It's going to be 2,500 kilometers ride. Bye. Before we start the ride, we'll take blessings of Almighty. Om Namah Shivaya. Good morning, friends. Today is 30th of November and it is Sunday. I was hoping that the truck drivers will have a weekly off, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Too much heavy traffic, dusty roads. What I will do is let me hit a patch where the heavy traffic reduces, the roads become more clearer, and then I will talk to you. We are crossing some toll. It's already 50 kilometers since I left home. We'll take a short break. The roads are becoming better and the traffic is getting manageable. Guys, I'm super excited about this trip. This is going to be my first long solo motorbike trip to Kutch. I have been planning for this trip since a long time. Now is the time to turn dreams into reality. So this is approximately going to be around 3,000 kilometers ride, 14 days. Only we will be covering Somnath, Kutch, Bhuj, Mandvi, Rann of Kutch and various other places. So today's plan is that we reach Surat. It's going to be approximately 275 kilometers ride and I have already covered 50 kilometers today. So depending upon the time we reach, either we stay tonight at Surat or take a ferry from Hazira to Gogha. Right now the weather is pleasant, not too cold. Right now the idea is to munch as much miles as possible before it becomes hot. We have a ferry from Hazira at 4 o'clock. What I understand is you need to reach there before 3 o'clock. I haven't done the bookings as yet because I'm not sure what time we'll reach Surat. So depending upon the time we reach, hopefully we reach on time and we take the ferry today, else tomorrow morning. There is some screw up on the traffic. Google is showing 15 minutes jam. There are a lot of people who are going through the opposite road. It's very enticing to do that, but I'm trying not to break rules and ride safe. I'm okay to be late by 15 minutes, but I'll try not break the rules. Hazira Port is 200 kilometers from here. ETA is around 1:30. I should ideally reach there by 2:30, 2:45. That means I have a window of 1 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes where I can take breaks, of which 45 minutes will go in lunch break. Looks like I will reach. Fingers crossed. Can you read that? Says, हर लड़की सिंगल होती है, बस पूछने वाला अमीर होना चाहिए. Yes, now we are in Gujarat. चलो गरबा खेलते हैं. टा 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 टा. It's a trivia. I don't know how many of you are aware. I think 70, 75 years back, the state of Gujarat and state of Maharashtra used to be one state, one single state. And the name of that state was Bombay. Bombay was huge. It covered both the state of Maharashtra and the state of Gujarat as we know today. And I was reading this book, Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie. That's where I read this. And during the division of state between Gujarat and Maharashtra, there were a lot of agitations, riots, which happened across the state. Thought of sharing it with you. There are many dhabas by the name Jalaram Kathiawadi. I don't know which is the original or all of these are franchise, but you can see a lot of them on this highway. I guess I have settled into a nice rhythm. Heavy traffic has reduced. The roads have become better. I've taken a short break, and during that period I have booked a ferry from Hazira to Goga. The scheduled departure is at 4 o'clock, but we have to reach by 3 p.m. I will try and reach 15-20 minutes earlier to be on the safer side. And right now I think it's around 11:45, 12. And it will take 2 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes from you. Before that I have to take a lunch break. I'm planning to take lunch at McDonald's, which is 45 minutes from here. Yeah, I know. You must be thinking, boss, you come out for travel, you should be having local food. Yes, understand. Some may also say, boss, you are in Gujarati and you are in Gujarat and you are not having local food. Yes, I understand that. But I don't want to eat heavy, then I'll feel sleepy. And I don't think I have the liberty of time today. So we'll make do with McDonald's burger today. Quick bite, half an hour, and sorted. I had to take a detour, 1.5 kilometer, and I've come to this place, McDonald's. You must have heard about it. I'll have a quick burger and then head towards Hazira. Goodbye to McDonald's, and now we head to Hazira port. It's showing 65 kilometers, 1 hour 15 minutes. ETA is 2:15. I think we'll reach by 2:30. I need to take a short break to have water. Plus the radial tires in the truck. Surat is ahead 32 kilometers, but here it's showing left over here. So maybe we'll pass through the outskirts of Surat and move towards Hazira. So you're taking left from here and we're leaving the highway behind. So refill the water and we'll say bye to these kids. Bye. Bye. After taking left for Hazira, the roads have been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is Reliance office at Hazira. This is Arthur Mittal Nippon Steel India Limited, AMNS gate. We just need to find our top. It's still 9 kilometers. Wow, it's huge. What do you see above? I think is slurry. This is how the raw materials are transported from sea to the factory and from factory back to the sea, or basically transportation of the raw material and the finished goods, which is basically steel. This can be long, really long. This AMNS factory is huge, absolutely huge. It's almost been like 8-10 kilometers, and the factory is not even ending. Wow. Unfortunately, it's not listed in India. Ro-Ro Terminal, Hazira. 2 kilometers from here. I think the vehicles that you see, passenger vehicles, bikers, I think that's the vessel which would have come from Goa to Hazira. It's the same vessel that would take back from Hazira to Goa.
ये क्या ब्लॉगिंग?
हाँ ब्लॉगिंग. इधर चाय मिलेगा किधर?
चाय
चाय
वो मिलेगी
किधर?
पीछे कैंटीन है ना,
अच्छा है.
यहाँ से लेफ्ट जाना है आपको,
ओके
आगे कार साइन का बोर्ड बना वहाँ से राइट जाना है. वो
ओके.
टिकट आपने ऑनलाइन?
ऑनलाइन. थैंक यू. Yeah, so this is the direction for bikes and car. We go here. Mulund. So I have reached here at the dock. I think earlier than expected. It's 2:18. I think they'll start loading the bikes and all in next half an hour. Till then we'll have some tea and take a break. Fantastic. This is how it looks. And see you in the ship. So that's the Ro-Ro in which we will cross the sea from Hazira to Goa. White Symphony is the name. ढूंढना पड़ेगा. अरे अभी तो लिया, उधर से ही तो आया है. अंदर जाके दिखाता हूँ ना मैं आपको. मैं देख रहा हूँ आपके. Yeah, yellow slip. Give the yellow slip to him and now I can enter. सीधा. Where you park your bike, they're not gonna tie anything. So that means the Ro-Ro will be stable. Now with this luggage to put on the center stand is a task. It's just I need to get hold of this and done. There are 3 types of cabins: executive, business, and some more premium. So I wanted to save some money, but at the same time I wanted to spend some money. So I chose the business class. Yeah, this is the one. Looks like I am the only one. We have reached Goga. It's 9:20. We left at around 4, so it took 5 hours plus. Somehow the GoPro is showing the battery is slow. I can see it's 52%. I'm not sure why it's behaving the way it's behaving. Finally getting off the ship. So I've already booked the hotel and it's in Bhavnagar. It's 24 kilometers and Google is showing 40 minutes. I'm not sure whether I'll find dinner, but let's see. But as far as the experience of the Roro is concerned, yeah, it's good. I think it saves time and it's not very expensive as well. I think I paid 800 rupees for myself, that too when I booked myself in business class, 200 rupees for the flight and some taxes, so around 1000 rupees. And yeah, experience was good. Specifically the view of the sea and the sunset from the deck was simply awesome. Absolutely brilliant. The color of the sky was fantastic. I didn't want to ride in dark, but no choice today. It's unavoidable. By the way, Goga is a very funny name. So Goga in Kutchi means dumb in English. Gujarati માં ડોવો કહેવાય ને ડોવો, કચ્છીમાં ગોગા છે, ગોગો. Reach the hotel. So guys, reached hotel. It's 11 o'clock. I'm skipping the dinner. Not very hungry. I had cheese sandwich in the Roro, so not really hungry. If something was available in the hotel Gujarati food, then I would have tried. Otherwise, I think I'm okay. Yeah, it has been a long day. Covered almost like 320 kilometers, but not as tired as I expected. I think because got this break of 5 to 7 hours while sitting in the Roro. I had a nap of 30 minutes. Yep. So good first day. Let's see what we have in store for tomorrow. Even I'm not really sure. We'll plan now or maybe tomorrow on the go. Let's see how it goes. Good night.